Hello everybody, and welcome back. It's your boy Isaac, and we're getting ready to play some more video games today. I decided to do a little bit of racing in Gran Turismo, which means, of course, I have my wheel out, so... how's everybody doing? Ooh. Right. So I'm gonna try and show you guys a little bit of what I can do here. This might end up... Hi, kitty. No, I'm sorry, buddy. There's not gonna be any room for kitty in that, but you can shoulder sit. You want to shoulder sit? There you go. First, we have added difficulty of cat. I'm in high, but we don't begrudge you, you know. Of course, this is Gran Turismo, where they force you to actually drive. Ooh. Whoops, sorry! Ooh. There we go. Watch these corners. Hopefully it won't start flinging me around like it was earlier today. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I was doing really good around the track, and then suddenly the car just keeps losing control, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary here. Suddenly it was like the car just goes wee. Like what? Nowhere. All right, we're not doing too bad for a first try. For the first time around the track. Thank you. Moonpie has already gone to sleep. Oh, Nelly. And a little bit of the dirt there, no big deal. I'm gonna put too much gas into this. Let's catch up with the pack. Slow down just a tight turn. Tight turns coming up. Go. Beep beep, coming through. Alright, we got a tight turn coming. Gotta put on some brakes. Hopefully we don't start slipping and sliding like we were beforehand. Some of this, it's not always about being able to quickly pass these guys. Sometimes it's more about just making sure you keep the car under control here. Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna hit the brake a little bit. Give it just a little gas. Ooh, okay. Should be able to give ourselves some room here. We can catch up the lead car just a little bit. Be careful. Gotta be real careful. Nice and easy. Alright. you lose control in that turn now. Didn't get first, but hey, at least I didn't go flying into the wall. That's what I was more or less worried about. I'm going, whee! Plus, we get a slightly better car. The garage here. Gonna see if I can change cars. You can see I've got quite the collection, actually. Probably the closest I'll ever be to having this kind of collection in real life. I can't have so many of these cars in real life, but I can have so many of them in virtual world. That's okay. I'm not gonna complain too much here for that. I'm gonna upgrade this car a little bit. Aw, look at him, he's so sweet. Let's actually see if we can run this race again and actually see if we can win this time. Not just get second place. Oops, sorry. My bad. Wasn't trying to do that. Here we go. Pardon me, coming through. I'm coming for you. Slow it down just a little bit. You can definitely tell the difference in performance between cars. Let's do this. Nice. Slow it down. Okay, here we go. Another tight turn. I know you're trying to nap, but I'm racing. Not a racing, not disturbing cat. Meow. Turn coming up. Gotta slow her down. Victory! Woo! Sorry, Kitty. Aw, we wooed too much. Kitty was powerful. Yeah, that car performed a lot better than the last one I was driving. This is about as close to driving cars I get right now. Other than one of my buddy Trey Blowski lets me drive his car. For some reason, whenever we go to one of the larger town cities, he always has me drive. He's just not comfortable driving. That's perfectly fine. I mean, what can I say? I was taught how to drive by a professional. My old man is an owner-operator, so for those of you not familiar, that's a term used when you're talking about 18-wheeler drivers because they're the ones that actually own the truck. And my dad has well over 2 million miles and 20 plus years under his belt. Not only that, but, you know, our entire family is pretty much grease monkeys. His dad and my uncles apparently used to build cars and stuff, and my grandfather used to run his own shop. Ben apparently used to go out into the mountains of England back when he was stationed up there during his stint with the United States Air Force Security Forces. And, yeah. Needless to say, the old man that taught me how to drive has been doing this quite a lot. Beep. My bad. Beep. My bad. Out the way. Out the way. Thank you. Yeah. Although it's the one thing I will say is that's actually one reason though I would never actually be able to own or operate like an EV or electric vehicle, because the way I was taught how to drive a car was that when you drove, you plugged your butt into it and you kind of listen to the vehicle. You kind of want to see what's going on with it. Like, you're listening to the motor, you're listening to the drivetrain, your tires, everything. You want to make sure to be 100% aware of what's going on with your car at all times. Because, I mean, it's a 2+ ton death machine, okay? Don't get me wrong, they're awesome to drive, but let's not forget that all it takes is like a split second and someone gets hurt on the road. So that's one thing I definitely got taught, especially was, you know, be mindful of all of that. That all it takes is, you know, one bad move, one panic. Which is another thing my dad always told me. He's like, Isaac, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you think you might be getting into an accident or whatever, don't panic, just drive. And basically what he was telling me is, like, don't panic, because if you panic, you can make all kinds of problems. You can jerk the wheel too hard, which can result in you losing control of the vehicle, so then more people get hurt. So one of the things he always used to tell me is, like, little moves, Isaac, little moves. Don't try to jerk. Don't try and slam. Don't try to gently nudge the car. Gently nudge the vehicle around. Don't try and manhandle it. Because if you do, you're very likely to lose control. And I will say, like, his driving instruction has saved my butt more than a few times. Like, my first car was a Lincoln Mark 8. So for those of you not familiar with that, it is a Mark 8 Lincoln was like the Lincoln sports car. It was a nice vehicle. My parents got it used. It was like somebody's like Sunday school car. You know, really nice. V8 engine, leather seats. Loved it. Unfortunately, you know, it got wrecked. I was driving to my culinary school, because I used to go to culinary up in one of the nearby cities. And it was raining, and the light turned green in front of me, I was out in a good bed. What I didn't realize is that the two people in front of me were not moving. So by the time I started pumping the brakes, like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, you know, of course I was remembering what my dad told me, don't panic, drive. My first thought was, okay, let me see if I can swing around them. Nope. The people next to me just kept woo, 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 so I couldn't go over to the next lane. So I'm like, well, crap. So I go ditch. One problem. I wasn't fast enough, so I ended up crunching one side of my entire car's front end into the back of these people's car. I don't think anybody was really hurt, thankfully, but my Lincoln got totaled. Something happens when, you know, the front end of the car just goes flish. I've actually only ever had 2 accidents. And the second one was, I don't know how this one even happened. I went to a gas station to pick up something to snack on because I was hungry. I purposely, and to be fair, this gas station is at this like most precarious, dangerous spot in town. So I purposely pull out, drive around through another parking lot, trying to avoid hitting anything. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if I got to that point. I look both ways, don't see anybody, go to pull up, and the next thing I hear is push, and my Buick is now crunched on the one side of my car. Apparently, I don't know how fast this lady was going, but this 96-year-old grandma rammed into the front of my car. Needless to say, that car also got totaled. You're like, oh no. Wait a minute. Was that the last car you had? No, the last car I had, strangely enough, was a Nissan Stanza station wagon from 1986. This thing never wound up in an accident, but I swear to the gods it tried to kill us. So many times. I think that car was mad that I Frankensteined it back to life. Deliver pizzas. It only cost me like $1,300, but it was, you know, it wasn't in the greatest shape. The interior was pretty rough. The sunroof leaked. The windows fogged. All kinds of stuff. But, I mean, it was a tough little car. We just had to Frankenstein it a lot. I've had, with that thing, that's where I got most of my chops learning mechanics. Was replacing parts in that. Because I had to replace the power steering pump, the fuel pump, I think all 3 engine belts, air conditioner. I basically replaced everything in that except the engine, which I had to have someone else professionally do because the head blew up on it. I mean, it had well over 100,000 miles. It's not surprising. You know, of course, I'm used to replacing my own brakes, my own tires. I can pretty much replace most everything on a car, especially if it's an older car, like post-2001, 2000s. Like, if it's old style, no computer crap involved, yeah, I can just swap out parts easy. My own major problem is I don't know how to rebuild an engine. I don't know that. I am not a complete grease monkey. My father has not taught me how to tear engine apart and put it back together. Although I'm sure he could. But I swear the thing did try to kill us, because when I was living with my dad, there's just a little story. There was a S-curve. Now, this S-curve was going up and down a hill. This thing tried to die on me and a buddy of mine and my friend the Lich twice on that S-curve. In a way that if somebody was coming up from it, they might have not seen us and hit us. That Nissan tried to kill us. I kid you not. It was always dying for some reason. I believe... No, the reason was because the air intake was just crap. For some reason, that air intake on that car, like, the clamp would never properly tighten down. So it would just choke to death for too much air, or lack of it. So, yeah, Isaac's little escapades with cars, folks. The first BMW's in-house sports division ran the company's motorsports activity. Then in 1972, it was set up as a subsidiary company called BMW Motorsports. The new company technical department developed engines for formula machines as well as touring cars. 1993, its name was changed to BMW M, which is still used today. Even amongst the rest of the retail lineup, these stand out as being especially powerful and popular models. But that's cool. But yeah, that's my experience with cars. Yeah. Oh, little moon pie. Little moon pie just snoozing. He's just snoozing. Buddy. Yeah, some of you have probably heard those stories before, by the way. I don't really do a lot of exciting things. I'm a broke cashier, so kind of how that goes. Ooh, is it gonna let me use other vehicles? That's okay. Yes, it is. I mean, it's slightly more advanced, but yeah. It'll work. Oh, this track. I know this track. This should get interesting. Alright. But, past these three. Alright, we're making good time. Turn up. Now, let's go fly. Here we go. Coming through. scooch past these two. Easy. Oh, we're losing control. Oh, fudge. That was not fun. As you notice there, I didn't panic. I might have said, oh, fudge. But that was more like, oh, great, this is going to be. And we're like, why are we losing control? Like, did we get smacked in the back somewhere? What's going on here? Mary and G, you're not getting away from me. Oh, hey! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. That was literally, we got smacked in the back. We got smacked in the back and spun around. That's some dirty moves, Mr. Frenchie. Come here, baguette. And I said baguettes, as in the French bread, just to let you guys know. I know YouTube might try to think I said something else. We're talking French bread here, folks. That's a little something for your French bread. Just call it garlic and butter. We just need to make sure we don't go flying or get knocked around and into circle lands. Hopefully the Frenchie behind us does not play any dirty tricks. I'm kidding. I'm sure the people of France are very lovely. Ow. I felt that jerk. That is his car smacked into the back of mine jerk. This thing actually has gears and haptic motion. So I can actually feel the car when it's getting hit. Or when it's running over less than friendly terrain here. Aha! Victory! Ooh, and we got our marathon too. That's nice. Ooh. Yeah, we started out pretty good. This car is actually kind of interesting in its design. It's definitely your, straight up race car. Not something you're driving to grandma's house, that's for sure. Let's see if we win anything from these. Probably not much, but hey. Aw, the 3 cars we could have won. We got the piddly credits. That sucks. Ooh, what's new at Maserati? Oh, okay. Eh. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are like, what do you mean, eh? The Maserati! Eh. Ford Focus. One thing I'll definitely say is I probably, if I do get money to buy a car, I'm not getting a Focus. I absolutely refuse. And I know people will probably say, but it's a great car. You realize to replace the air filter on that thing, you have to take the wheel out and go under the wheel well for that? No thanks! I don't like that when you have to do ridiculously weird crap to fix or work on a vehicle. No thank you. I like my car simple to fix and work on, thank you very much. But thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. And of course, the Widow Kitty says hello. Bye-bye, humans. Bye-bye. Kitty being cute.